Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, Govind English Teacher. Today we're going to learn how to develop English communication skills, how to develop spoken language abilities. For that, we have to know what are the factors that influence our learning. And if you understand these factors, and you can create language. So for that only, he's a great speaker is there. He's a linguist, he's a grammarian, he's a retired teacher, an excellent speaker. He's none other than JVL Narasimharao sir. He's from Andhra Pradesh. Now he is with us and he's going to share his ideas and his experience regarding English language fluency. Now I am going to welcome him, sir. Please welcome to my channel, sir, and please talk over this topic, how to develop communication skills.
Good morning, all of you. Thank you very much, Mr. Govindra garu, for inviting me to another video. Yesterday we were discussing the characteristics of language, and we were discussing that language is living. Yes, language is living like a human being. It changes from time to time, and it changes or evolves through time. For example, if you read or listen to the Old English or Middle English and the Modern English, you will find a lot of differences in the vocabulary, in the phonological system, and even in grammar. That's why we cannot say that only certain grammar books like Wren and Martin and certain usages are correct. We have to change according to the changing times. We are not like our ancestors. Our ancestors were totally different from us. In the same way, our language was totally different from our ancestors' language. We must accept this change. Once the earth was believed to be flat, now the earth was proved to be round. If there are some people who still believe that the earth is flat, we can't do anything. That is also true of language, or any language, not just English or Telugu or something else. The Telugu I learned in my childhood is different from the Telugu I speak or I write. All languages are becoming more colloquial and more informal. In the past, we used to write formally, and even some people used to speak formally. But all of us are speaking informally and rather colloquially. That's why, if you believe that language is living, you start using the language livingly, naturally, so that your language sounds very natural, colorful, and interactive. Otherwise, your English or your language sounds bookish, formal, and unnatural. For example, if I say that there are only two tenses in English, many teachers, many scholars even object to me, thinking that tense and time are the same. In fact, tense is different, time is different. In only certain languages like Latin, tense and the time are one. In Latin, there are 3 times and there are 3 time references. In English and in even our mother tongue Telugu, there are only 2 tenses, but there are 3 time references: present tense and past tense. There is no future tense in English. But we say that simple future. Actually, that is not the tense, it is the aspect. We talk about future using different tenses. Even simple present can be used to talk about simple future time. My father retires next month. What is the tense here? Simple present. But what is the time we are referring here? Future time. Similarly, I am going to Kashmir tomorrow. What is present continuous we are using to talk about the future time? Similarly, If you asked me, I would give my book. Here, both the main clause and the subordinate clause are in the past tense, but they will be talking about future time. We can give a number of examples to talk about the tenses, and also we can prove that the future tense doesn't exist in English language. Of course, I'm not saying that future time doesn't exist in English. Future time does exist, but there is no future tense. If you say that there is a future tense in English, you must prove that there must be three forms for the conjugation of a verb: go, went, gone, do, did, done, teach, taught, taught. Teach is the present tense, taught is the past tense, taught is not the future tense, it is the past participle. Then how can you say that there are three tenses in English? Okay, even vocabulary has changed a lot. The vocabulary that was used in the Middle English and Old English is not like our present day English. There are many new coinages, new constructions of forms. For example, there is no television 100 years ago. There is no radio 100 years ago. What about motel? This is a combination of two words, motor and hotel. There are such usages are many. So language is evolving, language is creative, language is living. If you believe that your English sounds natural, it sounds like living, otherwise your language sounds like a dead thing. So in order to be creative, in order to make your language living, you must believe that language changes like human beings, language is living like human beings. Another property of language is displacement. The beauty of English or any other language especially is we can talk about not only the present moment but also talk about the past and also future using language. Yesterday I went to Kashmir, but Kashmir is not here, but you are able to talk about Kashmir. Tomorrow I will go to Bombay. Nothing is picturized about Bombay here, but we can talk about future. So that is called displacement. If you don't have a language, you cannot talk about the past and the future. Of course, you may say something about present using gestures, signals, signs, and so on. It is impossible to talk about past or future without language. I would like to conclude with these words. Thank you very much for watching our channel. Thank you.